Hello my colleagues, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at 4 penny stocks that could explode in 2025. These are stocks I have intensively researched and I believe have the potential to make you good money this year. I would appreciate if you can smash the like button and also share this video to anyone looking to make money from the Nigerian stock market. And by the way, if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, what are you waiting for? Do well to hit that subscribe button and also join my business and investing community. Link is in the description. And without much talk, let's jump right into today's video. Let's go. First on our list is Veritas Capital Assurance, a company operating primarily in the non-life insurance sector. They offer a wide range of insurance services, motor fire, marine, oil and gas, and general accident coverage to both individuals and businesses. Now, a quick look at their background. Veritas Capital has been around since 1973, originally founded as Kano State Insurance Company. After a few mergers and rebranding over the years, it became Veritas Capital Assurance and got listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange in 2009. Beyond its core insurance business, the Veritas Group includes two subsidiaries, Veritas Glansville's Pensions, which manages pension funds, and Veritas Healthcare, which provides health insurance services. They also own a significant stake in Gold Link Insurance. Now, jumping into the nitty-gritty, which involves their financials. Gross premium grew massively from 7.3 billion naira in 2023 to about 23.7 billion naira in 2024. Insurance revenue also rose sharply from around 7.1 billion naira to 23.3 billion in the same period. However, it's not all good news for the company. The company swung from a 2.75 billion naira profit in 2023 to a 785 million naira loss in 2024. At the company level, the loss was even bigger, about 1.63 billion naira. On a brighter note, total assets grew from 17.25 billion naira to around 24.68 billion, showing an expansion in their asset base despite this loss that they made in 2024. In terms of vision, Veritas Capital wants to be one of the top insurance companies in Africa and not Nigeria, in Africa. Now, taking a look at the technical side of things and jumping into the charts, you see that Veritas Capital is trading at 1 naira 10 kobo, and you can see that in this is actually the 4-hour time frame. Let me put it in the 1 day because you want to trade, swing trade, not necessarily day trade. So you can see that it had an all-time high of 1 naira 81 kobo, and this was in October 2024, right? And this is January, and it's currently down drastically, 1 naira 10 kobo. Now, over the past couple of days, if you extend this a little bit, you see that it has touched 1 naira 28 kobo, and this was on April 25th. On April 25th, it touched it and then it went down again. It fell down. And currently, we have a green candlestick showing that people are actually buying, and there's a little bit of momentum. This candlestick is fat, so in the 1 day time frame, right? So for me, I think as of yesterday, it was trading at 109 or thereabout. But this fat candle means that people are like, there are lots of buyers and there is momentum in the market. If I was to enter into this trade, I'll be looking at entering the trade around the 1 naira 8 kobos region, and then seeing if I can trade it to 1 naira 25 kobo, the last place it touched, that rejected that price, right? So there are high chances that this stock in the next 1 month, if you put in good amount of money, 1 million, 100k, 500k, you could make some quick cash from this stock. There is volume in the stock. The stock has good trading volume, and if you are to enter this trade, I would say see if it's going to retrace and hit the 1 naira 8 kobo region. You can enter your trade there. You can invest in the stock around that region, and then if you're looking to trade, then you're looking at taking your profit around the region of 1 naira 20 kobo or 1 naira 25 kobo, depending on your risk appetite. Now, looking outside of the chart, while Veritas Capital revenue growth is impressive, the recent losses means that you as an investor needs to look at how they manage profitability going forward. As always, combine fundamental analysis like this with technical analysis to make smarter entry and exit decisions. Overall, I would say, aside from trading, if you're looking for a long-term stock to buy, then Veritas Capital is a very solid company to invest in. All right, moving on to stock number 2 on our list of potential Nigerian penny stocks to watch out for or to buy is Triple G and Company PLC. Triple G has been around for a while, incorporated in 1980 and listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange since 1991. They manufacture security documents, financial instruments, and packaging materials for sectors like banking, government, transport, and pharmaceutical companies. Now, jumping into the nitty-gritty, in the year ended March 2022, they made about 1.5 billion naira in revenue. By March 2023, that figure more than doubled to 3.17 billion, an impressive 111% growth. However, by March 2024, revenue dropped to around 2.2 billion naira, a 31% decline from the previous year. Talking about profit after tax, it tells a whole interesting story. In 2022, profit after tax was about 66 million naira. 2023 saw profit jump to 123 million naira, an impressive 86% increase. But by 2024, profits crashed to just 7 million naira, a massive 94% drop. The profit margin also shrank from around 3.9% in 2023 to just 0.3% in 2024. Clearly, profitability took a heavy hit. Now, looking at their assets and equity, total assets grew from about 5.7 billion naira in 2023 to 6.3 billion naira in 2024. But shareholders' equity dropped sharply from about 1.27 billion naira to 806 million naira, a 36% decline. This means that while the company grew its size, which is the assets, it became less financially strong. Equity weakened. Debt also went up. Total debt rose from about 3.4 billion naira in 2023 to almost 3.9 billion naira in 2024. That's an increase of roughly 480 million naira in just 1 year. The company still owes a significant amount under a Daewoo bond from 2007. It sums up to around 661 million naira. Dividends and bonus issue. For the 2023 financial year, Triple G paid a dividend of 10 kobo per share. For 2024, no cash dividend was recommended. Instead, they plan to give shareholders one bonus share for every one share that they own, essentially doubling the number of shares outstanding, pending the approval at their AGM, their annual general meeting in October 2024. Management of the company has pointed to Nigeria's harsh economic climate, skyrocketing inflation, costlier raw materials, and the naira devaluation and high interest rates as major reasons for the poor results in 2024. They admit that they barely retained profitability in 2024. Interestingly, there was little talks about the future growth strategies in their annual report. Most of it was focused on surviving the tough economic environment in Nigeria. In short, 2023 was a breakout year for Triple G, but 2024 showed a major reversal, with revenue, profit, and equity all declining. Debt is rising, management is defensive, and is focusing more on survival than growth right now. From a fundamental standpoint, Triple G is currently under pressure. So for long term, you might want to not really hold the stock. But looking at the technical side, it still offers very good trading opportunities. Let's just take a glance at the charts. Triple G in the last 1 year, as of June 24th, 2024, it was trading around the region of 4 naira 13 kobo, right? And then in the month of October, it spiked up to 4 naira 54 kobo. Before, after that spike, it now dropped down to around the region of 2 naira, and then it pumped back up to 2 naira. It went down to 1 naira 72 kobo, right? And then pumped back to 2 naira 25 kobo before then falling and going down all the way now back to the region of 1 naira 79 kobo. Now we saw what happened there. Technically, we saw what happened around this region the last time in November 2024. So there are high chances that something could happen. It has tested that region again, and there are high chances that if you're looking at trading this stock, you could make some money because it could push back up. You get it. This downtrend could reverse and go towards the upside, and we could see it hitting 2 naira again in the coming months, right? And that was the potential I saw in this stock that made me add it to my top penny stocks to buy. Well, if you're looking to invest, then this stock for me, I don't think is actually worth investing because I've seen the downside of their financials. Like they're not financially strong that much, and their margins are not that good. So if you're looking at investing, then this stock might want to avoid it. But technically, it looks like something that is worth trading and making some quick cash from. Number 3 on our list is Sovereign Trust Insurance with the ticker symbol Sovereign, SOVREN. They are a general insurance company offering cover for cars, property, marine, and energy across Nigeria. Now, let's look at why this stock is gaining attention. In 2022, they made 15.7 billion naira. That moved up to 19.3 billion in 2023, which is like a decent growth. But in 2024, revenue almost doubled to 38.4 billion naira. That's a massive leap in just 1 year. Now, to profit, they earned 1.39 billion naira in 2022, dropped slightly in 2023, then shot up to 3.09 billion naira in 2024, a 142% jump. That's actually a serious comeback. Their profit margin also improved from 6.6% to 8%, which means they are becoming more efficient as they grow. On the balance sheet, assets went up by 11.6 billion naira, liabilities nearly doubled, but equity still rose by 21%. So while they took on more debt, they are expanding at a very rapid pace. They did propose a small dividend of 3 kobo for 2023. 2024 dividend is not yet confirmed. And finally, most of their 2024 revenue came from motor, property, energy, and bond insurance. These are core areas with strong demand. Now that we have looked at the fundamentals, let's see what the chart is saying about the company. Now, looking at the chart for Sovereign Trust Insurance, you can see that this stock actually has some volume, not the best of volume, but you can see this big green candle. So there's some volume for this stock, right? There's a little bit of trading going on for this stock, right? And then you can see that currently this stock is on a downtrend. It's actually on a downtrend. We had this uptrend. It hit the region of 1 naira 60 kobo, and then it went back down, and then there are some consolidation right here. It went down and then pumped, and now is on a downtrend. Right now, for me, based off the fundamentals, you have already seen that this stock is a solid stock. This is a stock that is the company is doing well financially, and their numbers could even grow in 2024, right? So this current price of 0.92 kobo is a very valid entry. You can see what happened around this region the last time. If you draw your 10 line, you can see what happened around this region. You can see what happened this region. When it tested that region, it reversed and went back up, right? So currently it's consolidating, and there are high chances that there could be an upward movement for this stock. Right now, technically, I think there is a buying opportunity. Fundamentally, definitely is worth investing into. If I was to buy this stock, I think the current price of 92 kobo is a good and very, very, very valid entry point, and we could see this stock shoot up again to as high as 1 naira 30 kobo, and might even hit the previous high it hit in February of 1 naira 40 kobo, right? But fundamentally, I would say this stock is worth investing in and holding for the most part of 2025. And technically, I also think this current price of 0 naira 92 kobo is a valid entry point. You could make good money both trading and investing in this stock. Today's final penny stock pick is Japaul Gold and Ventures PLC, a company with roots in oil and maritime services, now expanding into mining and construction. Despite a tough past, Japaul Gold's recent financials suggest a major shift. Let's look at the numbers. From 2022 to 2024, revenue grew from 1.36 billion naira to 4.10 billion naira, nearly tripling in just 2 years. That's actually a strong top line growth. Now to profit. In 2022, they made 156 million naira in profit. 2023 was very rough. They made a loss of 674 million naira. But in 2024, they bounced back hard with a 1.68 billion naira in profits. That kind of swing points to real changes in how the business is operating. Their profit margin also jumped from minus 26% in 2023 to 41% in 2024, showing better cost control or more profitable contracts. Let's quickly scan the balance sheet of the company. Assets doubled to 33.4 billion naira. Liabilities dipped slightly to 14.9 billion naira, and equity turned from 800 million naira to a positive 18.5 billion naira. That's a big deal. A stronger balance sheet gives them more room to grow. Debt dropped a bit from 7.67 billion naira in 2023 to 6.86 billion naira in 2024. Most of that comes from paying off their loans. Now, what's driving this turnaround for Japaul Gold? Well, management has pointed to major land reclamation and dredging contracts, especially in Lekki, Ikoyi, and Delta states. One contract alone is worth over 30 billion naira. They are also exploring mechanized mining and seeking a 20 million USD in private equity funding. But it's not all smooth sailing actually. They still face challenges, past losses, legal disputes, and a going concern warning in their report if new projects don't really deliver. So while there's upside for the company, the risks are still real. That said, 2024 marks a major improvement for Japaul Gold, both financially and operationally. Its stock is actually worth watching closely. Now let's look at the technical side of things to know what would be a good entry point for this stock, especially for those who want to trade and make money off it. So now we have Japaul Gold. Japaul Gold is currently on a downtrend, and this is the 1-day chart. It's currently on a downtrend. As you can see right here, it's consolidated before going down, and now it looks like it's currently on an uptrend. Currently it's currently on an uptrend. When you look at the volume, you can see there is huge buying volume for the stock. You can see there is huge buying volume, not the best of volumes, but it's shining green. It means that people are bullish. The market is bullish when it comes to this stock. There are more buyers for this particular stock, and you can see that when it hit the price of 2 naira 26 kobo, that was a huge sell-off. People took their profit, and now if you notice something, this 2 naira 26 kobo that has previously touched that region before, and this was on the 25th of January, and when it touched that region, there was a downtrend for the stock, right? And now it touched that region again, and then huge sell-off when it hits that particular price point. There was huge sell-off. Now people are buying again. The question is, can this buying momentum last? Can it last? For me, I think it can last, and I think that it could retest this region that it rejected before, which is 2 naira 20 kobo. I think it could retest that region again. So if you're looking to trade this stock, I think you should be patient a little bit and see if there's going to be some selling pressure. Currently is at 2 naira. Currently is at 2 naira 14 kobo, right? I think you should just be patient. That's what I think. You should be patient and see if this bullish momentum would last. If it does not last, then you want to start buying it. If it goes down, you want to start buying it around the region of, if it goes down to 1 naira, from 1 naira 99 kobo, you can start buying and start doing your dollar cost averaging, because I know that two things could happen. If it tests 1 naira 97 kobo, it's either it goes down or it reverses and goes up. And I think that based on the financials and the turnaround of last year, the stock would likely go up, right? So for me, set your entry position around 2 naira, and take your take profits. If you're looking to take profit from the stock, it should be at around 2 naira 20 kobo or 2 naira 15 kobo, right? Yeah, most likely 2 naira 15 kobo. That's what I would advise. So that's it for Japaul Gold. So there you have it, guys. My top 4 penny stocks to buy and make money from in 2025. I have left a link to join my investing community in the description and comment section. Don't forget to also share this video and my channel. And to anyone interested in making money from the stock and crypto market, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you on the next one. Deal.